What is up? What is that background?
You just now noticed?
Yeah, I did. What's up, Rapid Runners? Welcome back to the weekly recap. I know it's been a little bit, but we got a lot of content for you today. Once again, we got Speedrun Sin as the co-host. How is everybody doing today? What is that background, Gavin?
So like I was explaining to you earlier on Twitter, I was doing some trolling and I had to generate some images for my Twitter, and this is one of them.
Oh my god. Alright, well, as usual, we're gonna start out with some speedrun topics. And the first question is, how do you feel about the use of emulators in speedrunning versus original hardware?
So I don't really have a whole lot of opinions on this. I do know that like emulators sometimes have like potential advantages, like removes lag, and it's easier to cheat on an emulator, but you could like still cheat on like a console and stuff. So my opinions on it aren't very. There isn't very much about it.
Have you done a run where you used an emulator before? And did you notice any issues with with that run when you compare it to console?
Trying to think. No, I don't think so. The only game I can really think of is Super Monkey Ball 2.
Super Monkey Ball 2, okay. Yeah, I used the emulator, and a lot of people use emulator for Vex, when I used to run Vex. And I always thought it was odd that, like, they put the GameCube or the PlayStation times with the emulator, because the emulator had it was so obvious that it was emulator because it had its own issues, whether it was like crashing in specific spots. And whenever I see something like that, it just tells me that there's an obvious difference between emulator and console. I personally believe that emulators should always be their own category if there's a console version. Or at least have console categories, because sometimes people don't even use consoles for certain games and they'll just use the emulator. So I always think that they need to be separated, personally.
I think if there's like a very big difference between them,
I do too.
Yeah,
I mean,
I definitely think they should be separated. But if they're like really similar,
yeah, I mean, I think the fact that you're using a PC with different specs and then comparing it to a console where everybody has the same exact specs is in itself a reason to separate the two categories. I'm all for emulator though. I love having the option to play more games without having to go out of your way and spend sometimes hundreds of dollars on a console game. Because I mean, as retro games, get older, prices go up, and then running those games become more difficult to do for everybody. Especially because now you have to get the old console if you don't have it, and then you have to get the game that is worth who knows how much at that point in time. Alright, second question. How do speedrunners deal with RNG in games, and what strategies do they use to mitigate its effects?
usually they like to force the game's hand. It's like, okay, so I've done everything. You now have to give me this. You have to give me this. Or another alternative method that I usually see is like they'll restart their console and then they have to press A at a very specific time and continue.
I love how Luigi had to chime in here because of his Monster Hunter. We all know what you've been dealing with over there with that RNG. So for me, I always look for some type of RNG manipulation if there's RNG in the game, and there's a lot of different ways I go about doing that. Sometimes it has to do with what you have collected prior. Sometimes it has to do with making sane movements and entering a room at the same time. to cause that RNG to be manipulated in your favor. You think you know? I mean, you've explained it to me. I guess you probably haven't explained everything, but you definitely painted a good picture of what you're dealing with the RNG in Monster Hunter. So back to actually Vex. There's a part where you have to defeat this sumo wrestler, and his moveset is always different. I think there's 3 or 4 different ways that he can go with it, and I noticed that if you do this exact swim and enter a different room and then exit that room and then go straight to the sumo room in a straight line, it tends to manipulate the RNG so it's more in your favor to get the good cycle. And that's kind of stuff that I look for, and I know that a lot of people that have to deal with RNG look for ways to manipulate the RNG. But there is definitely situations where, although it can be manipulated, the chance to do so is so small that it's still RNG at the end of the day. And you always try to avoid it if you can. If you can avoid RNG sections in speedruns, you do it. But sometimes, you know, that going through the RNG section is the fastest route, and it kind of just sucks. Do you know anybody who enjoys RNG in speedrunning? Do you enjoy RNG?
No, I hate it. I hate it so much.
It's funny because there's speedrunners out there like that enjoy their roguelikes. That is just an entire run of RNG.
You're resetting so much. Oh, what's they had a bounty for it. Sworn. I think it's Sworn. Yeah,
okay,
that
I remember that.
For like $10,000, and
yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
I
awful.
mean, you have to just pray at that point to get what you need. And personally, I'm not a big fan. Like the Minecraft, like the not seeded runs, all RNG, and it just feels bad to me. I don't know. I understand why people may enjoy like specific roguelikes, like Binding of Isaac and stuff like that, but like, it's just not for me personally. Anybody in the chat enjoy RNG? Luigi said he enjoys good RNG.
I think everyone does. I'm pretty sure everyone does.
But do you enjoy good RNG when RNG is in your favor, or do you enjoy good RNG when RNG is implemented in a good way? Because that's 2 different things. 2 different things, definitely.
Nah, definitely when it's going your way.
Oh, man. All right, 3rd question. Oh, wait, we got an answer.
Yep.
No, only when it helps me. Yeah, that's same for me.
Yeah.
3rd question here. How do you choose which game to speedrun? And what factors play into making that decision?
So if the controls are really simple, I really like that because my noodle's kind of small. So also, if I'm naturally good at the game, I would say. If the controls are simple and I'm naturally good at it, then there's a high probability that I'm gonna speedrun it. And it's a huge plus if like those simple controls can become very complicated. Like tech, like you have 1-2 frame windows for everything.
Yep, the simple controls with a high skill ceiling.
Yep.
I'm kind of the same way. I obviously go towards the 3D platformer genre, but I am open to other genres. Realistically, for me, the biggest thing is movement. Like, if the movement's slow, if the movement is clunky, I'm not for it. If the movement allows for, you know, traversing at fast speeds with tech that is a little bit more difficult, then I'm all for it. Out of bounds glitches are also a big thing. If a game has a lot of like glitch potential, skip potential, I love having the opportunity to discover stuff like that. So that also is a huge part to whether or not I will run the game. And then I'm always looking for new genres that have some of those aspects implemented. Although I haven't found many genres that I enjoy speedrunning other than 3D platformers.
Yeah, the biggest game that I could think of is Grand Chase for the fast-paced movement and very simple controls, because all you have is can I? Yeah. Oh god, I don't know what I pressed, but is your arrow keys and your Z key. Your Z key attacks and your arrow keys move you around. It's like 2D style.
Gotcha. The game is called Monster Hunter, then I'll run it. Luigi, we need to get you on more games. Dang, look at the nerd in the chat right now.
Oh my god.
Alright. So what do we got next here?
Oh, I got you look for that actually.
Bounty update. Bounty update. So we don't have a new bounty, but we do have the bounty run that we're gonna watch. Usually we stay under 10 minutes, but this is just over 10 minutes by 3 seconds, so we're putting it in. And then we have that watch party to the, not tonight, but at the end of the stream, which is gonna be a lot longer. So stream's gonna be a little bit longer this time than usual to make up for missing out on last week. So let's go ahead over to the Chrome tab here. And the winner for the bounty is Big Bob 40 with a time of 10:03. Let me get that music going. So before we start this video, is there anything you'd like to add about the Giovanna bounty? Just any information, anything lore-wise, what happened with the bounty, anything like that?
Lore? Okay, so I've never listened to the story, not once.
I mean speedrun lore, like what happened with this bounty that really stuck out? Anything that you know, the timeline.
Yeah, so we just immediately broke the game. We started flying everywhere, and we found a route for the levels to just perform the fly glitch once, and then get to each one of these altars, and then complete the stage. And it wasn't really fun to watch, so yeah. we had to go ahead and ban that trick.
Yep.
And then I think it was Ilario started doing a whole bunch of cooking, and oh my god, I'm forgetting.
It's all good. But yeah, I remember the flight glitch kind of tore the game up. We ended up removing flight glitch pretty early in the bounty to allow for a more competitive, fun run, not only to play but to watch.
Oh yeah, it was DACA, by the way. So
okay, gotcha. And then at the end of the 2 weeks, or was it a week? Was this one a week or no? It was 2 weeks, right?
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Big Bob came out with a time of 10 minutes and 3 seconds, and that's what we're gonna watch on stream today. This is the winning bounty run for $50.
I can't believe you didn't go for the sub 10 afterwards.
Yeah, I can't believe that Big Bob.
You were so close, so close.
He could have done it. He could have made that sub 10.
Oh, I also went ahead and pointed out to Bob that there's 2 buttons for going through dialogue to make it a little bit faster, which actually probably
would have been in 3 seconds.
it might have been the 3 seconds.
So if anybody finds this run interesting, go ahead and get that sub 10 minute, because it hasn't been done yet. Is there a category made for this on the speedrun page?
Oh, I don't think there was, unfortunately. I'm not sure why.
Okay.
I'm
I'm sure
no,
the
it's
people
just
over there would be open to, you know, creating that category.
yeah, it's just any percent and glitchless. But I also see Bob posted their any percent time. Oh, look at that. They're an
Nice.
entire minute ahead of second place.
Nice.
Already more than
I really liked the surfing in this game. I was trying to figure out a way how to conserve the surf, preserve the surf, to where you can use it throughout the level, but I couldn't find a way to do it.
There. That looks really cool.
what's this? Over here.
So yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, what changes with our bounty here compared to the runs on the speedrun page, we decided, one, to not allow the flight glitch. We banned it. We consider it a major glitch, and that is one that we just didn't allow in the run. And then we also had to collect all of the altars in the game.
Went to the right side of that rock or tree. That's like half a second of time loss. If you take the left side, it's a straighter line.
Sounds like Gavin's gonna go and beat the 10 minutes. And these are the altars that you have to collect.
Yeah. This should be the third one. Yeah.
Luigi, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I wonder if on another bounty that doesn't get me. When we'll have another bounty. Okay, yeah.
When there's money on the line, games just get
yeah.
broken. We learned that.
Yeah, I could think of a couple that might be
I think the closest
pretty hard to break.
game we had in an event that didn't have a lot of opportunity to break it for the sake of the run, definitely opportunity to break it, was probably Flintlock, I would imagine. Like, I broke Flintlock real bad, but every single thing that I broke in that game was not use. Oh yeah, Lunistis.
Yes.
That's right. Lunistis is a perfect example of a game that, you know, is just the platforming and really nothing more. But Flintlock, I broke that game so much, and every single time I broke that game, it broke the sequencing in a way that I couldn't progress, and that I had to end up doing a run without any of the skips that I found.
So I just wanted to say for Lunistis, we did use a bug where we could slide on the floor with high speed unintentionally. It was like the first frame you land on the floor, if you like twirl, it would like spin you forward on the ground.
Gotcha. We just said Flintlock, we broke pretty bad day one. But we couldn't use them in the run. That's the thing.
It's like you could. You just had to skip everything.
No, I think the least glitched game was probably Bears in Space.
Oh yeah, oh, yeah, it's easily the most non-glitched run. Yeah, not a single one in that game.
Bears in Space was bad.
It was fun.
It was fun, but like, man, that game was broken.
just between like all of us that we just like completely found every little bug in that game.
Yeah. I love how you were so set on me having the same warden skip, and I was like, man,
Yeah,
I don't think
so
you have the same.
different.
I was like, I don't think you have. There's no way you have the same way. Your way was so much easier than mine.
Yeah, oh, I forgot who found the. I think it was me. I think I found the a way to just jump straight up walls, or maybe it was Ilaria. Ilaria, was that you? You
I
would know.
found a way to jump straight up walls as well.
Count on me.
What yours was different.
The rain is
Yours
getting
was like in corners, no?
It was up. It was up against any invisible wall or corners.
Yeah. And then ours was just against any flat wall. It's like you would open up photo mode and it would push you inside and it would reset your jumps.
Yeah. Man, this game was so much fun. I really wish that they made like a longer version of this game. I know that this was a student project, but the movement was great. The ability was great. Everything about this game, Giovanna, was great. I think these students should get together to create a bigger game.
Yeah, this honestly, I have the same exact opinion on that. I feel like it was great. I just wish there was more of it.
Yeah.
Same with Missouri. I know, really
Oh,
unpopular opinion, but I loved that. It was so much fun.
No. Wario says no.
The game was so consistent. Okay, well, it was just if you wanted to try and clip, that was I felt like the inconsistent part.
I spent so much time in that demo trying to warp to the top, and you know what? Still to this day, I had that warp that kind of happened, where I rode an arrow that ricocheted off the wall halfway up the tower, and I was never able to recreate it. Can you imagine if we used that?
Oh my! It would have saved so much time.
Yeah. Because the arrows had collision, and you could stand on the arrows, and every now and then, arrows will ricochet off the wall if you shoot it a certain way, and you could use that and stand on it to actually be sent halfway up the tower. I don't know if I ever told you that was the tech I used to teleport up half the tower, but that's what I did, and never was able to recreate it.
Yeah, I did discover that myself too, but I never had one that sent me like really high up. That was like straight up.
It was like a teleport pretty much. And I wasn't recording, didn't have shadow play on, unfortunately. Not a big fan of shadow play. I've noticed that my computer takes really bad hit when to performance when I use shadow play. Realistically, anything GeForce experience, which is surprising because it's by NVIDIA. So I noticed he went wide there on the right side. If you hold left there and just touch the wall, it's like a death plane.
For me, it was the exact opposite. I had to take it not as wide because if I took it wide and touched the wall on the right side, it would kill me.
That's odd. I had the death plane that he was avoiding on the left side. It happened to me a couple times. All right. And there it is. He has a 949. Why is it so different?
He starts this time. He starts this timer at a different time.
Ah, got it.
Yeah, he started it as soon as he could move his character and not on the start screen where it says
Okay.
like play game or.
Makes sense. So you did the retiming for that, or did he
Yep.
do the retiming? Oh, you did the retime. Okay.
I mean, it seemed like he also did the retiming. I just went ahead and verified it, and it is a 10:03.
Perfect. 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 What a great run. There's a little bit of time that could be saved. I think those 3 seconds could definitely be saved, and the sub 10-minute is possible. So if anybody wants to go for it, yeah, I mean there it is. And then I would, if you are gonna go for it, I would reach out to the team that is on speedrun.com and ask them to add the category. Let me go ahead and switch back here. What's up, Hi Lord? Welcome to the stream. All right.
Javelix is still moderating, so
So
can ask them.
on Friday, me and the staff of RR4F had a staff meeting, and we have decided that the best route to go to continue funding the bounties and the upkeep for the server and bring out future content would be opening up a Patreon. Now, Patreon has been something that I have considered for a long time, but I haven't did it because I couldn't decide what to reward people for the Patreon. But now we kind of got those rewards down. I spoke with both Gavin in production and Forge, our moderator, about where we should go with rewards. We kind of bounced ideas back and forth, and we came up with good rewards, I think, at least for starting out. More stuff may come in the future, but we are going to showcase the Patreon here for the first time, and I also wanted to talk about a group reward that if we reach 30 Patreons, we decided that is the perfect number for us to be able to open up an official RR4F Minecraft server as well.
Yep.
So if you guys want the Minecraft server, let's work towards that 30 Patreon goal. That will cover the cost of bounties in the future. It'll help us a lot, since we did lose one of our members who did, put a lot towards the bounties, which was unexpected. We all know about that situation. This is going to help us a lot. And then also, the possibility of having an official server sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun when we get there. So let me go ahead and switch over to the Patreon page so you guys can check that out.
Yeah, I've been personally covering for that situation that's been going on, so I've been holding out on been holding bounties myself. And I'm gonna be leaving here in a couple months, and I'll be gone for probably half a year, unfortunately. So this is kind of something we have to start up if we want to continue doing this.
Yeah, I got unemployed. I got laid off from my job. I would have been able to keep up with the bounties, no problem. But then the layoff really messed things up. And then losing the person who was funding all the bounties. That's all been, what caused us to have to take this route. But I don't think this is a bad thing at all. I mean, the Patreon's actually really, really cool looking. Alaria, we don't have a host for the server yet, but I have hosted servers in the past. I can get it up very quickly once we reach the 30 Patreons, and then all the time that it takes to reach that goal, I'll be putting a little bit aside from the Patreon to have money to go towards somebody who can create a home world for us on the Minecraft server. I believe the Minecraft server is going to be a townie server, and I'll show you the rewards right now. This goes for everybody. Switching over here. This is the official Rapid Runs for Fun Patreon page. This is from the view of a patron. We have 4 memberships. We have a supporter, supporter plus, hero, and then superhero. And we'll go over all these really quick. The main thing is we are gonna have extra content coming with this as well. So for a supporter role, you get a supporter role and role icon in Discord. It's $5 a month. All this money will be going towards bounties in the beginning, until we, get over that threshold where we put money aside for upkeep and the server. So that you'll get a supporter role and role icon. You get higher priority on main battle nights, and there's a reason I put main in there, which I'll get to in a little bit. Main battle night is like what we have done previously, where we had a lot of people come together and battle it out. If we ever had a lot of signups, and we had to decide who to put in those main battle nights, supporters will have higher priority, and that priority would go up depending on, you know, which one you get. But there's other perks that come with the other ones as well, so that's just one of the perks. And then this is where we talk about why main is separate, because we're gonna start an exclusive bi-weekly battle night. This battle night is gonna be more so maybe 2 battles or 1 battle, but it's gonna be specifically for the Patreons. So whoever signs up on the Patreon is gonna have access to being in that battle night, but then also access to those bi-weekly small battle night videos. That content is going to be something that you guys will be able to watch as a Patreon. And then we're going to have exclusive tournaments. That could be things like Smash Bros, that could be Mario Party, that could be anything on Steam party game wise, just tournaments to get us together where the Patreons will play together. These tournaments will not be exclusive video wise, but it will be exclusive in Patreons only joining, and then those videos would be posted on the normal YouTube channel, where people who you know, watch the tournaments may want to join the Patreon and also get in on actually playing in those tournaments. We have a text channel and voice channel in Discord, which isn't created yet. This Patreon just started. I plan on getting the Patreon text channel and voice channels up. Don't worry about it, Luigi. I think it's gonna take a little bit until, you know, we start getting a decent amount of Patreons to get this content together. But as soon as we get some, I'm going to be like, you know, pumping out that Patreon content. So, Pummel Party is Mario Party, but more violent. Yeah. Gang Beasts. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, there will be a shout out on live streams and YouTube. So if you ever seen, you know, where they go over the Patreons in the beginning or the end of the YouTube videos, we'll be doing the same thing here, showcasing what role you are on the Patreon and showing you guys in the YouTube videos as well. And then occasional behind the scenes videos. I was thinking this is more so like if I'm creating content, I may show you guys how I created something on Photoshop, maybe showed you guys how I did some editing on Sony Vegas, things that could assist you in your content creation going forward, and also just getting a little idea of how we create things here on Rapid Runs for Fun. And then I do want to bring up this general support thing here. So Patreon added a tax thing where you kind of have to tax everything. So what I did was I added general support. What that means is you are supporting us as a community, and I weighted it heavily towards general support, that the money you spend for the Patreon is to support us, and the other stuff is not as weighted, so that you guys can pay less on those taxes that Patreon has you pay for now, because you're just paying to support our community. I think there's a 50% weight here, and then like a 13, whatever, to add up to 100%. And as we go through the different packages and add more stuff on, the weighted is staying at 50% for general support. So Supporter Plus, you get everything that you got in the previous package, Supporter, but you will also get higher priority. That's in case, you know, just in case we are having some really hard times getting everybody into the you know, Battle Night access or the tournaments. If there's too many people, higher priority will help you get in there a little bit easier. So the addition to the Supporter Plus role is power to vote for the next bounty game. That happens on the same day as the bounty is announced, so that there is no edge that the Supporter Plus will get, aside for maybe an hour or two at most, which really isn't going to make a difference across the span of you know, a 2-week bounty. So you guys will make a vote on which game we choose to be the bounty. We'll supply you with a couple games that we were thinking of, kind of like what I do with my staff members, and then the supporter pluses will be able to vote on which one they enjoy most. So if you get supporter plus and you want to partake in that, stick around on the day of release, which would be these Sunday streams. Before the stream goes live, you'll be able to have that vote. Alright, then we have 2 hero packages. This is just higher priority, but you obviously get a different role for being a hero. Same thing with Supporter Plus, they get their own role. But what comes with the hero package is when we reach those 30 Patreons, heroes will get a hero crate, a daily crate inside the Minecraft server. Since it's going to be a townie server, it's not really pay to win. Townie is more roleplay. It'll maybe help your building in the game. So no pay to win, anything like that. But you would get a hero crate where you get some supplies. We haven't decided what we're putting in the crates yet, but it's not going to be a pay to win thing going on there. It's just something that is a perk for hero Patreons. Same thing for superhero, except they're going to be getting a superhero crate and a superhero role. Each one of these have their own roles in Discord, so you'll be placed in Discord with your own role and icon, depending on which Patreon you decide to support. And that is all I have for Patreon. Anything you would like to add to this, Gavin?
No, but we we were joking about like Sunday's Minecraft server and like some guy crashing like pay to win servers, but we're trying to not really make this pay to win.
Yeah, it's not gonna be pay to win. A lot of so the thing with the pay to win servers, because I used to play Minecraft servers, is there's crates that people buy where they get stuff that other people can't get, like spawners, and they create farms with those spawners. There's like Silk Touch that they don't allow other people to get. There's flying, creative mode. We're not going that route. We're not going to make it pay to win. This is all to support us. So if you want to support us and put money towards the bounties, it helps us make not only bounties, but bigger bounties in the future. Because I would love to be able to provide you guys $100, $500, $1,000 bounties in the future. That would all depend on how much support we get through Patreon.
That's going to bring a lot of people.
Yes.
Once we can start doing those.
Alright, let me switch back over to Toucan. We do have a Rapid Runner of the Week this week. I know it's been a little bit. This is actually a 2-time winner of Rapid Runner of the Week. And what's interesting is I'm pretty sure the person that's winning Rapid Runner of the Week today is the same person who was our first ever Rapid Runner of the Week. And that Rapid Runner of the Week is Xanaru123. Let's go, Zan. If you can give a congrats at Xanaru123 inside the Discord, that would be awesome, because I don't think he's here tonight in his time. But yeah, Runner of the Week, the reason we chose Zan is he's been non-stop active since the beginning of this community. Even when he's on vacation, he's posting pictures of him on vacation to our community just to share what he has going on in his life. He's took the raid boss role, which he completed his raid boss run on a really long and difficult run, by the way, which is going to be our watch party later in the stream. And he is continuing the raid boss role going forward, which we will be announcing the raid boss game on stream today. So all those reasons is why Xanaru is getting Rapid Runner of the Week for the second time in his history with Rapid Runs for Fun.
I'm really excited to see what the bounty, not the bounty, oh my god, the raid party game is.
Yeah, I actually kind of already ran the game in the past, so I have a little bit of an edge here, but not much because I don't remember the route at all.
And you
That's a
said
very.
I might have done it too.
I think you might have
So.
touched the game as well, potentially. Speaking of raid party, let's head over to the raid party screen. Alright, so Xanadu was the only person to submit a final run with the Grippy Golf speedrun. That does not mean that there wasn't a lot of traction with the game, because I played a ton of it. Gavin played a ton of it. There's been a couple people that really got into. I know Chewbacca got some good times there too. There's been a lot of people that actually played the game, but we all kind of got sucked into the ILs of Grippy Golf because it was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed the game. But the thought of doing every single level in a run was a little intimidating to me because I became a perfectionist at trying to get best IL times, and I knew that I was going to be extra cautious about every single thing I did if I did a full run, and it was going to drive me crazy. But we're going to see a full run of it, the last thing on the stream, and it was Zan's run. It is the winning run for Raid Party, and I think it's a pretty good time. Compared to where he started, because I got to see where he started when I went to the Raid Boss channel after the event was over. I got to see where he started, and then I got to see where he ended, and he made huge improvements from the beginning to the end, so we'll get to that later. But right now is the perfect time to announce the next Raid Party game that was chosen by Xanadu. Once again, it's going to be 2 weeks, so here we go. Switching over to that now.
I got Steam open, I'm ready.
The next Raid Party game is a game called Gizmo. It is a 3D platformer, and it's going to be 100%. It is a short game, so 100% is going to help us make the game a little bit longer for the run. I really actually enjoyed the little bit that I played of this a couple years back, and this is another one of those games that I wish that they continued and built upon, because it is really good. The movement's great. It's just an all-around good 3D platformer. So I'm excited to see how this Raid Party event goes. I don't know if there's going to be too much skips. If I remember correctly, I found a skip, but it would have been helpful for any percent, not for 100%. So.
Yeah, I've never played this.
Really?
I
never played this?
I've never
Okay.
played it.
I know that I did this on stream like 2 years ago, and I was going to get into speedrunning, and I just never did. But it is a great game. Gizmo is the next Raid Boss game. You guys can get started in that whenever. The time has already started. I just need to post the event details in the Raid Boss room, or the Raid Party room. But you can go ahead and start Gizmo. It is on Steam, and it is free to play this time. This is the free to play rotation for the Raid Boss event. So we got that going. Good luck, everybody, on that.
Yeah, so very likely after the stream, I'm gonna hop into the Raid Party voice chat if anyone wants to join me.
Awesome. Next we have community highlights. We don't have too many. We have a couple from Zan, and we got 2 from Luigi. And then we will, after those, we will do our watch party on the Grippy Golf run. But let's go ahead and switch over to the community highlight section.
Oh,
right.
I do have a bunch of our IL records on the YouTube video. If you want me to send you that.
I would say just
well.
submit it for next week.
All right.
Yeah, so at least we have guaranteed content for next week. The first clip we have here is Xanaru's cousin, nephew, Xanaru's family,
Yeah.
one of the kids in the family, got a new skip in Near Automata. I know that we showcased one originally, but this is the Rainbow Road skip that he got. Xanaru always bringing in new people to the speed running. Gotta love it.
Dash.
Oh, he's done it! What? Let's go! Let's go!
Wait, and then
The pop
I love his pop-off so much.
I love how Zan is always thinking about just sharing speedrunning with everybody. He really embodies like the perfect speedrunner in my eyes.
I've been saying that for a while.
He continues to thrive to like better his times regardless of where he is on the leaderboard. All he cares about is his PBs and bringing other people in, and that's why we love Zan. Also why he is Rapid Runner of the Week. We have another clip here. Oh man, so this is the clip where Xanaru found out that there was an imposter among the Grippy Golf leaderboards.
Damn. Oh shit, Max is up here. Oh shit.
And it was not me.
Oh shit. What level is this one?
And then he notices who's number 1 up there.
They pop off. I love it. Damn. Oh shit,
So-
Max is up here. Oh shit.
So
good.
some backstory on that one. Xanaru picked the Grippy Golf game, and we realized that he could see the global leaderboards, and we're like, wait a second, that's an unfair advantage. He's gonna know where we are. So we decided, and only Gavin actually went through with it, to change our names on Steam to Xanaru. Obviously, the real Xanaru is Xanaru123. Gavin changed his name to Xanaru1234. And he's sitting at the top of the leaderboard.
It confused some of us too while we're going through the leaderboards. We're like, oh my god, Zan's ahead of us. It's like, oh wait.
And the picture that Gavin chose was Xanaru's pop-off where he ripped his shirt off on stream. Oh man, so good, so good. Now we have a glitch that was found by Xanaru on Hellpie. This has a lot of potential that we need to look further into because it can definitely help us get faster times in the game.
Oh, is this your first time seeing this?
No, I've seen this
Oh
before.
my god!
Okay, because I watched this happen live.
Click that.
Yeah, I have seen this because whenever Xanaru finds something in Hellpie, he always sends it my way. Because we are probably the biggest speedrunners in the game right now. Although I haven't touched it in a little bit. But you get this horizontal movement,
my
as you can
God!
see, that sends you really far. I mean, us speedrunners know the potential for that, depending on how far it sends you, if we can, determine which direction it sends you, which I think we can. This can be used in the run in many different ways to push that time even further. Alright, next we got a clip from Luigi, Monster Hunter World, Empress in Full Bloom 2, Pink Rathian at a 38-second run. Let's see. Luigi with his Monster Hunter, you gotta love it. This one isn't record, the other run is. Okay. Is this just your PB then?
Imagine we hold a Monster Hunter Wild bounty. No.
I think we would all get destroyed.
Nah, I win.
You hear that, Luigi?
Okay.
Gavin thinks he's better than you at Monster Hunter.
I got about, I think, 3 hours of experience. I'm a professional.
Well, that was a lot quicker than the other stuff that I've seen you do. You destroyed that boss. Now, I know that the weapons always change depending, on the boss and the situation. How does the great sword hold up on this boss? Is it the best weapon, or is there a better weapon for this boss?
Is it the slingshot? No.
And while he's answering that, I will get the second clip ready here. It's not the fastest, but it is in the quest. In this quest. Gotcha. Alright, and then the second clip, we got Monster Hunter World Arena Quest 4 Duo. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. And that's at 1 minute and 5 seconds.
I'll try. Let me see.
Go ahead.
Duo Zitsi Yaku. There you go.
Zitsi Yaku?
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds
100%.
right. That sounds right.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. Wait, is the quality on this down? What the hell? No. We gotta start this over. No bad quality. Record by
by-
0.05. 0.05
That's crazy.
seconds. You're a madman. So this is a record, guys. 0.05 seconds. It's crazy. It's so crazy.
The thing is so tiny.
This is a boss?
You don't just one-shot this thing?
Lost 0.7 seconds to RNG. So it can go up. Or it can get even better than this.
It could go up. You mean down, right?
Down, yes.
You
Down.
don't want the time to go up.
Up in the leaderboards. There we go. I saved myself. Do you plan on returning for the 0.7 seconds?
I know the answer. It's gonna be yes.
Maybe.
No, oh, it's maybe. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of RNG, one of the topics on the stream today. Yeah, no, I know. And then with the dance, as always gotta hit that dance. Now, do you only hit the dance when it's a world record? Maybe we go for the 104. Okay, I mean, the 0.7 seconds to RNG, is it just 0.7 seconds straight up, or is there a little bit of wiggle room in there where you can get the 104, but not be, that full 0.7 seconds? Like, can you save just enough, pretty much? Or is it the whole 0.7 seconds, and then that's it? Alright. That is all the community highlights that we have, which means that we are gonna do the watch party. There's probably 1 second of time save. Gotcha. All together. Okay.
That's crazy.
I'm looking forward to seeing that in a future community highlight.
We just gonna come back and it's like, guys, I got the 103. No. There was actually 2 seconds.
Alrighty, so let's finish this off with the watch party. This is going to be a little bit longer, so I'm just going to start this up right away. We have a 32-minute video to watch on stream today. This is the raid boss run from the previous raid boss run. As for extra or more content that we're going on that's going on in the stream, this is the last of it. We aren't going to be doing anything more other than this watch party, so you are more than welcome to stick around if you want to watch this run with us. But aside from that, that's all we have for the weekly recap today. So I'm really curious to see if he went for some of these IL strats that we did.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No.
You don't think so? I could tell you right now, inside the raid boss
Ooh.
secret room, he did already say that he knew the best times for ILs would be the gun. So he's aware that the gun is the best thing to use for IL times.
Not always, but yeah. Most of the time, yeah.
Let me turn the volume up here.
I haven't watched Sam's run of this, so
No, I haven't either.
I'm
This is
excited
the
to see.
first. Okay. Off the wall. Ooh, the safe approach. Smart.
I like that. I like the safe approach a lot.
Yeah. For the sake of like running the full game, yeah, that was good. Oh, does he do it? He does
No
it!
way.
What a monster! Yeah,
What?
you didn't believe. How did he figure that out? That was my skip.
Sam, holy.
He had access to our stuff.
That's crazy.
Me and Zan think alike. There we go. He found my skip.
I still do the level slightly differently.
Yeah, you just
That Ring of
spam.
Fire. Yeah, I brute forced my way through it.
So, if you had to guess, which levels do you think he's gonna make mistakes where he has to restart?
World 6.
World 6?
World 5.
World 5 and World 6. You think it's gonna happen
Yeah.
a lot?
Yeah. I World 3 and 4, there's a pretty big potential there because I don't know. I really don't like World 3 and 4.
I'll put
The
it this
magnet,
way.
the magnet's so random.
If he goes through World 5 and 6 with minimal mistakes, I would be very impressed. I would be very impressed. But then again, he's using safe strats, so we could see minimal mistakes. It's very possible. Oh, look, he went for the 2. Okay, he went over.
He has more than enough weight right now to
Yeah.
grab that box.
He's killing it so far, though.
Yeah. What was the time? 32, yeah. Let's try these.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
Interesting. Well, there's the mistake.
Oh my god.
Do you know
no.
how hard it is to create the developer time on this stage? Oh my gosh.
It's not that bad. The developer... Okay. What developer time are we talking about? Because the developer actually has 2 times on here. One
Yeah, well,
for the medal.
His real time.
Oh,
Like,
and
not,
then, yeah,
not,
his real
not the
time.
medal time. Because I found that out after I dump a lot of time into it. I was like, oh wait, I already have the medal time. But like the developer's actual time, the developer's really good at this game. Surprisingly good at his own game.
That's a surprise?
Yes, I feel like
Oh
most
my God.
developers, when they release their game, they find out that the speedrunners are absolutely cracked, and they are doing all this stuff that like the developer never intended. But this developer, he's doing that stuff. He's doing the stuff that the speedrunners found out to beat his times. The strat I found on that level was really good.
Yeah, we were so lost on how a player named Metal Massey was getting these absurd times.
He's doing it the intended way. To be fair, I would probably do the intended way in the full game run as well, because the IL way is pretty risky.
I've never done it the intended way. I always went for the side approach. I knew I had to aim like up, so when I hit the barricades, it would like chain all of them together.
This level felt so good.
I love this one.
Yeah,
I
it's
found a
one of
little
my
cut
favorites.
here where you could just jump to the wall to the right.
Yeah, I
immediately.
saw that on your video, your IL video. Oh my god, the amount of time I spent on this stage trying to do that skip that we never got.
Yeah.
Even like outside of like at my Discord streams, I spent a lot of time trying to hit that skip.
I think I have second place on this.
Zan, man, you are killing it though. This is a good run. I'm really interested in seeing. Oh, he didn't do this. Oh no. This is an easy one to do too. But I'm really interested in seeing how his later worlds look because they get hard. This game is not easy.
Itchy head.
Alright.
Alright, we're on world. Yep.
This is
Oh.
where they implement my least favorite item in the game, the magnet. Damn, he got that first try.
The magnet sucks. It feels so random, but I'm pretty sure if you do everything exactly the same, you'll get the same exact outcome in this game. It's deterministic. It
Yeah.
just feels random.
It's one of those things though that like to realistically get everything exactly the same, it's not realistic. Like I mean to get everything exactly the same is not realistic. I mean every little bit of physics affects how the ball moves. Every rotation on the objects as they reach your ball and connects to it with the magnet affects how it bounces.
Getting the cone boosts on this level to get the IL record was awful.
I actually like this level. This level I did enjoy.
This one, oh my,
Yeah.
I hate this one. I spent like 3 hours, 4 hours straight trying to get an IL strat to get a time of like 12 seconds, 11 seconds.
I'm not a fan of this one either. To no surprise, he made a mistake. If he does it second try, I'll be very surprised. Which it looks like he's gonna do. He didn't turn back.
Oh, you gotta play it safe. I respect it.
Oh, that was an easy one to do that. To turn back after you got the items. Getting the items is the issue. Oh no.
This level, this is my least favorite level in the entire game.
Yeah, I have the IL on this one.
This one just is not fun, in my opinion.
Yeah, he definitely uses a different route than I do.
This is very close to the route that I used.
My time was drastically better than Metal's time on this one. So I don't know if my route's the best, but it definitely is noticeable.
So what you have to do in this level is you have to collect every single item. As soon as you collect every single item, you can now grab those 2 orange containers in the back.
Man, he's having such
Look at that. That's awful.
Yeah, it's rough. It's really rough.
there's one container, and then now we're just waiting on that second one.
This has to be my least favorite level as well in the game. But did it first try. Didn't have to reset, which is very surprising.
I think that was second try, no?
I think that was first. I could be wrong. I might have missed one in the beginning or reset in the beginning.
Yeah, I thought it was a very quick reset in the beginning.
It was second, okay. And he's in the green.
Back in the green. Oh, so what you were missing for this, that was happening to me constantly, or I would not get any heights.
I remember you were saying that. I never had an issue with the height on this one.
And then I swapped to a different item and I got it first try. I'm like, okay.
Oh, he just got gypped on that one. That's messed up. I can't believe that it didn't work.
Okay, yeah.
He made it work though.
Yeah, you want those objects to push you to the side and forward. So you don't want to wait for them to be just to your side. You want to be a little bit forward on them as well. You can actually skip straight to that third arrow as well.
I admit it, man. Zen got a pretty good run in. There's not really much mistakes. I mean, he is using safer strats, but I mean you kind of have to. Going for a full run like this, there's no way you can do all the IL stuff. Run in.
Neon white speedrunners be like.
Oh, look at that first try. Oh.
Oh my god. I was scared. I thought I was getting stuck there. We never figured out the strat for this level.
Nope. I tried.
I
don't know what they did.
I really think the solution to that was like somehow grab a barricade and hit the conveyor belt at the same time.
He really did this one first try too. Man, I hate to admit it, but I think Xanadu he would have beat me if I even did runs. Like I don't even think if I did runs it would have been a different outcome. He probably would have stayed raid boss.
Would have gotten cooked. Oh. There's a safe way of playing this.
There is.
Yeah, but it looked like Zan was going for the little risky strat there.
Oh my god, I can't believe he risked that. Wait, what's going on?
He's aiming for the trash can so he can break through the wall.
Oh. Why did I not do that? What did I grab?
You grabbed nothing. You just went up top. You went up and over.
Oh, the too large. Okay.
I think for the IL strat here, I went straight to the conveyor belt because gun. It's
I
like
honestly don't even remember doing this level. I must have gotten the developer time pretty quick because I don't remember that level. Oh my god, I spent so much time trying to get the developer time on this one.
I think I have second place on this one now. But yeah, the strat was gun.
The developer time on that one is really tough.
Is very strong.
Just using the normal golf ball. What is this strat?
What the?
Why? Okay, I'm gonna have to question Zan on that one.
So I'm pretty sure the intended route for that is to hit the ball towards the magnet and then collect the magnet's ball reset, so you get 2 boosts.
Yeah. Ooh, can he first try this one? What do you think?
Yes. It looks like safer. Yeah.
Good. Oh wow, I did not even know that that
Why
was
is
a
it-
place you could go to.
Yeah, I didn't either. What the heck?
Oh! Oh
Uh-oh.
no!
Oh no.
No first try. I had no idea that that conveyor even existed over there. What? What happened?
I had to look away. My mom was trying to call me.
Oh, good.
That one was a kind of a difficult one, if I recall.
Here we go. 5 and 6. Let's see.
I do like 5 and 6 a lot better than 3 and 4, though.
I do too.
I think these were quite a bit of fun.
Yes, they were definitely fun. They were... Some of them were pretty tough. Which I expect to see some mistakes.
Trying to play it safe, I suppose.
Yeah.
But I think trying to play it safe there is kind of harmful. I think there's like a higher chance of like messing up.
Okay. Okay.
It is sideways. Wow.
First try on that one. That's good.
God, this one was easy.
Yeah. What
Bounce
an
off the wall.
interesting Strat.
Yeah. Oh, good escape.
So, I can't help but notice he is in World 5 at 19 minutes.
Well,
And
like
he's gotten
17.
through a little bit of the World 5 already. He must have got hung up on one level. Or maybe a couple levels. I wonder which ones. I'd imagine the last level probably was an issue. And I'm really excited to see what his strat is on that last level. Oh no, Zan.
Oh, dang. Right over it.
Why the extra bounce though? Oh, because he wants to make sure he gets the item.
Yeah.
So for anybody who doesn't know, we did 100% on this run, which means that you have to collect specific or do specific goals on each level. It's not just getting from point A to point B, which the 80% run is just that. But for this run, you have to collect certain items or do certain objectives during the levels to get the 100% run. And for this one, you need to get both of these barricades. That's why it may look like he's going out of his way sometimes in some levels. It's not the case. What?
That's what I was suggesting before.
Gotcha.
I was saying, skip that first one and just go straight to the second one.
I don't think that's faster
Right.
though, because you get a dash reset, and it's in the way anyway.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, you're falling at max speed also into it, so you're gonna slam into the ceiling.
Oh,
Magnet.
yep, exactly.
Oh, this is not the intended strat.
No, this is the strat I was doing when I first played this level as well. You know, figuring out how you're supposed to like do things is pretty tough.
Oh, that might be good.
Oh, hey,
There it is. Sweet. So for that final level, did you just like brute force that one path you were taking? The
I
entire
found a
time?
strat that works.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'm the only person that knows it because I have IL and I don't have any video of it. So I might have to release that at some point to the community.
I mean, you have
Or
quite
I
a
could
few
be like
ILs.
Metal. I could be like Metal and be like, "Good luck, everybody." Oh, what an interesting way to do that. Okay. I wouldn't suggest it though.
If it works, it works.
Oh my god, I missed that bottom arrow so many times.
World 6, here we go. This is... I never did World 6.
Really?
No. I
love
stopped
the
at
bombs.
World 5.
What? Taking it safe.
Yeah, I mean, you're moving slower at that point. That sucks.
He needs to learn the spam strat.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The Gavin
Oh,
spam strat.
I bet I could get IL on this on this level.
This level was a lot of fun. I like this one a lot. I really liked how you had to use the bombs. Like, from this point on, you have to use bombs to rid yourself of specific items. It's a cool mechanic.
Oh, and this is the one where you just collect a bunch of items and then have them all blown off just to collect more items again.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I mean, if I recall, you could miss one as well.
Yeah, you can. This one was pretty tough because there isn't, like the other levels, there is a lot of safe strats. This one forces you to be a little risky. I guess that's a safe strat. I never thought to just let it fly up like that.
That's a scam. Oh, wait, what?
You have to do that. That's
Oh,
how
I
you-
don't... Oh.
Yeah. You actually don't want to get the items.
I think I probably missed the ending. to that level when you were playing it? Because I didn't remember that at all.
If I remember correctly, I think I did really good on this stage.
Recollecting everything.
Oh, this is such an interesting stage. So in the beginning, the bomb knocks the items off. Wow, he doesn't even... Whoa. My strat is so different.
Uh-oh.
I'm a little confused of what...
He needs to land higher up on that booster, I think.
Oh. Weird. Okay. So if he would have
Yeah.
knocked all of the bombs in the level, it would have exploded the items to fall on the conveyor and end up at the end of the stage where you can grab them. And that was the intended solution. Maybe he just didn't notice that the bombs were connected to more items, because I didn't know right away either.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty likely.
Wait, why did he not do the skip on this one? Remember, you skipped the entire level.
Yeah, I'm
You
a
just
bit
turn
surprised.
around. That skip's really easy. Like, really easy.
Yeah, that level takes like 5 seconds. And then this
Oh
one.
my god, you remember us trying to figure this out?
This Zan's taking it the unintended way.
Wow.
It worked though, it
It
worked.
did work. Alright.
Yippee go.
So he has one more level, guys, which is the final test. And
So,
now, let's
6
see.
minutes. No, 5
Yeah.
minutes.
So this is what he got hung up on, which I do not blame him. This level is way harder than anything else in the game.
Oh, are we seeing? No. Yeah, so what we would do is, when we got here, we would go to that conveyor belt on the other side.
Yeah. Straight up to the top. Looks like he does too. Just differently, maybe.
Oh no.
I had a strat to grab the item that I needed. Because I think you need the trash bins.
Yeah, it's something like you need 2 of them.
Yeah, and I found the strat to just jump over with the trash bins at that area that, it was pretty much right after you left I figured out a way to do it. And because you were in the Discord when we were doing this, and then you headed out, and then literally right after you left I found the best way to do it. Got me the IL. And it's by a decent, like, it's a decent amount. So even Metal, who has killed this game, never found the strat that I found here.
Yeah, and then we re-killed the game. We got quite a bit more, I think, or maybe not quite a bit more, but we did improve like all the records.
Okay, so what he did there that's a mistake is as soon as you grab that and fly back this way,
No
you will
boost.
just... Oh, he didn't have any boost?
No, he just where he is right now. He just doesn't have one.
Oh, okay. I think he had boost where I was looking, because what I do, I don't take the same route as him, where I don't go through those walls. But you're able to just jump right back over the orange bin, which gets you right back onto the track. So you do want to be sent back, because that kind of happens no matter what. But then you can react and jump over the track and get back onto the conveyor, or jump over the bin and get back onto the conveyor. That bin right there. Yeah, so then you... Oh, he doesn't have boost. Okay.
It's just it's just scary.
It's just RNG for him. But realistically, it's RNG for me as well.
Oh
on stage.
no.
Because if you hit the bomb that is over there, it will send the trash bin, which you need, away, which is a big issue, so... I'm not surprised that this took a bit.
Yeah, lots and lots of time save on this.
It's also like cheesing this level saves so much time. I can't even blame him for going for it. Although we know that if he didn't go for it and just completed the level normally, he would have had a way better time than what he has now. Oh, this is an issue. Yep. Oh, wait.
Oh, saved it.
No, it's an issue.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Alright, I think he has it. He should have it.
Ends in 20 seconds. I sure hope so. Oh, there it is. The magnet grab.
Oh, he's playing it safe, but don't blame him. There we
Oh!
go. There we go.
Let's go.
That's really hard to do, and for that to be at the end of the run is crazy. Congratulations, Zan, on winning the raid boss. Look at him, he's cheating. He's using assist mode.
Oh my god, why not? I feel like there's a pretty big inspiration from Super Mario Galaxy in this game, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, well, we're down to 3 viewers. So people didn't want to stick around for the watch party, which is okay. By the way, for anybody that has stuck around, we intend, in the meeting that we had on Friday, we also, aside from Patreon, we also spoke about future content that will be added on the weekly recap. So expect more stuff like this, where the stream will be extended with extra content at the end of the stream, and it's not always going to be watch parties. We have some stuff in the works, so more weekly recap content for you guys. What are you doing?
The guy's balancing on my finger.
Well, thank you everybody for sticking around. Hilario, I see you. Anybody else that's here, thank you so much for sticking around. Looking forward to seeing who joins the Patreon, so we can get some of that content started. Everything is so appreciated. It'll help us with the bounties. Having that money to, give out in the bounties is going to help so much. And then aside from that, good luck on the raid boss event. Let's see who becomes the next raid boss in 2 weeks. Maybe I'll go back for my title. Alright guys, with that being said, I have nothing more for the weekly recap. Is there anything you would like to add, Gavin?
No, I got nothing else. I just need to call back my mom as soon as possible.
I do too, because she called me as well. Not your mom, my mom.
Yeah.
Alright guys, you have a good rest of your week, have a good rest of your day, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Goodbye.